Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. And so. If you like the video, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys up in the next video. I'm not going to do a lot of introductions. So the video that I'm going to be reacting to today is going to be Club Shay Shay. Why did he do the whole shady thing with the whole Instagram? Well, let's find out why.
In the world of ESPN, we've had people who weren't on their best behavior and as a result gotten fired. Similarly, Shannon Sharpe, from the comfort of his bedroom, accidentally went live on Instagram with some very interesting sounds that were being heard in the background. Now, for the respect of YouTube's monetization policy, I won't be playing the audio, but to amateurs, the sounds in the video were of confidential romantic escapades. But not only Shannon Sharpe is known for exposing his close encounters on the internet for others to see, watch, and even make an entire explainer for on TikTok, but a host of other celebrities in different formats for weirdly odd reasons. Of course, for the sake of good curiosity, we have to ask, why is it that celebrities leak their tapes to social media and then call it mistakes afterwards?
That answer is very, very simple. See, when the hype is not as big anymore, you want to somehow put yourself out there. Celebrities get paid off of your attention. Your attention is the currency. In order for them to get a lot more money, they have to get your attention for as long as possible. And Sexy Red, leaked sex video, sure. Club Shay Shay, leaked. His wasn't really leaked. I mean, let's be honest. You can't accidentally start a live video and then on top of that come on the internet and just start boasting about it. The fact that he just kept going on and on and on just tells me, yeah, dude, you knew exactly what you were doing.
Are the leaks ever mistakes, or are they like doing it for something else? In October of 2003, a photo was released to the internet that spoke volume. It was this photo of Kim Kardashian and Ray J. It was at a resort called Esperanza in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico.
This is why I said the Kardashians are talentless. She got famous because of that. So do you think it's really a coincidence that celebrities will go out of their way to leak a sex tape? They know. They don't. Why record it in the first place? You know what I mean? Why record it in the first place? Now some may say, well, as a trophy, but let's be honest. Is it though?
And it was for her 23rd birthday. On this trip was Kim K and Ray J, but not only them, a small handheld camcorder to record everything that was about to happen. By the time this trip came to an end, Kim Kardashian's face had been plastered all over the tabloids for all the wrong reasons. According to TD Jakes, for all the time they were on that trip, it turns out Ray J had gone through a time of swallowing.
Ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where every...
So, TDJ, if you seen Friday, Miss Parker, you guys remember that Bernie Mac line, right? Bernie Mac pretend to be like this holy man until he sees a beautiful woman, and then all of a sudden, all of that is out the door. That's how I see TDJ. Come on, man. Why else would you... He's a pastor, by the way. This guy is supposed to be holy. This guy is supposed to be the voice for the majority of the Christian community out there, right? And what can you possibly be doing at a Diddy party? What possibly, as a man of God, what can you do at a Diddy's party that you cannot do at, let's say, Starbucks? Or, just in your office? With the whole shenanigan going on, we all know exactly what he was doing there.
Everything was overwhelming.
For me, I just always wanted to try and eat healthier.
For all the healthy eating that Kim K was doing to Ray J in Cabo, the story became a tabloid gold. Both when asked to leak the tape, they pointed fingers to separate people over who we should blame. But to believe Ray J and Kim K are the only celebrities who've had their intimate tapes leaked would be laughable. In Hollywood, even after this video is released, we'll continue to see similar incidents where tapes of intimacy will be leaked under the guise of a quote-unquote leak. But Are they really leaks? Or they're all calculated publicity stunts? In 2000, Katie Price leaked her own video that got 20 million views. Paris Hilton in 2004. Hers became a cult classic. Pamela Anderson, her honeymoon became the leak. A$AP Rocky, Jennifer Lopez, Leonardo DiCaprio, Kanye West, Mini-Me from Austin Powers, Hulk Hogan, Eve, Paul Pierce, almost now Shannon Sharpe.
Okay, think about it this way, right? There was something that Cat Williams said that I will also say about the leaks. When has a man ever wore a dress and he wasn't successful after that? Now change that up and say, when has anybody ever leaked a video and wasn't successful after that?
And of course, with the internet collecting each of these tapes like infinity stones. But with Shannon Sharpe, there are several reasons that people suspect that he might have leaked that video to the
My reason, from my point of view, is because he was boasting about it on the internet, which led me to believe that he did that on purpose.
internet. And this could be due to the public perception of who people began thinking Shannon Sharpe was. Shannon Sharpe's image and public perception. On TikTok in March of 2024 was that video of Shannon Sharpe that went beyond viral and quickly caught social media's attention. In the video, Shannon Sharpe hops out of the SUV wearing a long sleeve crew neck that hugged his muscular frame and a pair of tight-fitting pants that accentuated his physique. What also stood out to many viewers,
Bro, dead ass, when Shannon Sharpe did that, it looked like he was getting...
were his legs, which appeared
I gotta make that a thumbnail, bro.
noticeably bow-legged in the outfit. The clip immediately sparked a wave of jokes and memes on platforms like Twitter and Instagram. People began poking fun at his exaggerated proportion. Nah, you mad freaky for this one, Unc? Heck no, Unc. I refuse to believe. I know you solid. The greatest tight end of all time. The brightest purse I ever seen.
I mean, to be honest with you, man, we're living in the 21st century now. People like to claim that they are gay. So my question is, why is it that celebrities, when they get called out for being gay, if you are actually gay, what seems to be the problem? I don't get it. I mean, it's not like you're going to be stoned.
It's the walk for me. The combination of Unc getting out of the SUV and almost throwing up a peace sign made the internet start referring to him as Zesty. By actual definition, the word zesty means to be full of zest, but the word zest itself means something or someone that has somewhat of a vibrant and a spicy flavor. Pretty much, people were saying Shannon Sharpe was extremely flamboyant in nature, or in other words, gay. It was clear from this video they were implying something else entirely. That his look, the way he was acting, his mannerism came off as overly suggestive of a stereotypical gay mannerism. This viral clip fueled ongoing whispers about Shannon Sharpe's sexuality. He's gay. No, he's not. Everybody were thinking, what was he? Is he straight? Or he might be gay. Giving Meek Mill a run for his money right now.
Hey man, I ain't got nothing against another man's way of life, but damn, Unc. Look like you got out the car like I wish a bitch would. That damn pose is zested in 2 lemons and 2 limes, my guy. Sheesh. You ever heard that saying, you are who you hang around? Well, you need new company, my brother. Cause it's starting to tell on you. Damn.
Shannon Sharpe looking like he just got back from a weekend at Diddy's. Shannon Sharpe whatever, but the way he hopped out that truck like a bad bitch. He used to be a tight end. Now he's a wide receiver. The thing about this clip was that Shannon now had a zesty image. His public perception had changed, which caused many to believe Shannon Sharpe himself leaked his own tape and that it wasn't accidental at all. But to this so-called world of celebrity tapes, yes, I said the title, there's a much dangerous side to this, even an economic side to it, and how people like Shannon Sharpe could use something like this as a form of damage control. By definition, damage control is an action taken to limit the damage and effect of an incident or an error. But before we even get into anything damage control, let's talk about the dangers of these leaked and accidental tapes. In 2021, ESPN fired Paul Pierce, the NBA All-Star, after videos from his Instagram Live went stupid viral. To his 850,000 Instagram followers at the time, The video showed the Celtics legend surrounded by exotic dancers, drinking and smoking without a care in the world. I mean, he was extremely nonchalant.
And I can understand that because you are, you have an image out there. You have a persona. You have a lot of people look up to you, and then you go ahead and post something like this. I can understand why they would let him go. But when it comes to Shannon Sharpe, you kind of have to keep the same energy. You know what I mean?
At the same time of him doing this, he held a job at ESPN as an analyst, a company that wants to maintain a clean image, and this led to some serious fallouts.
I got fired for having some entertainment. Right. I'm playing cards. It's my boy's birthday. It's girls dancing, and we blowing some trees. Yeah. I mean, what did I do?
Throughout the clip, Paul Pierce appears unfazed by the potential consequences. He laughed and talked with those around him as the live stream rolled on. For Paul Pierce, ESPN refused to comment on the live video. However, by the next business day, the next Monday, the network swiftly parted ways with him, effectively firing him and bringing an abrupt end to their working relationship. Just so how they did Paul Pierce, should the ESPN have fired Shannon Sharpe for this exact same thing? Honestly, I couldn't answer you, but I could say leaked tapes can be pretty damning, especially if the person carries a fairly upstanding image. Like imagine LeBron and Stephen Curry with their family image, who's constantly posting their family on social media, having a leaked tape. But for others, it can have little to no effect. In these cases, a tape can absolutely make someone's career, and even more, put money into their pockets. The economy of the leaked tapes. Like the dollar bill. In the celebrity world, these tapes are just like these dollar bills. You can look at it as a form of its own currency, or a social capital which you can spend, where the aftermath of it can be monetized.
You know what? You know how I know that these videos are not by accident? Okay. With the whole P. Diddy situation going on right now, how many of you guys leave it in the comment section, and please, just let me know if you made it this far. How many of you have seen one video of P. Diddy going down on another man? Truth of the matter is, he had camera all over his house. And so again, ask, how many of you have actually seen a single video? It's not by accident. You don't leak those type of videos by accident. It takes a lot of button pressing to upload videos like that. And if you do upload it, sometimes it takes a while for it to load to be posted. It happens.
Shannon Sharpe right now has launched a new merch inspired by Michelle, the woman he was overheard with during his Instagram live video, and the shirts are selling for $32 each. Then you have people like Kim Kardashian. Make no mistake, after healthy eating of Ray J and Cabo, she became a household name. Without that tape, absolutely no one right now today would know who the hell the Kardashians were. She and her family basically owe their entire lives and careers to that leaked tape. Paris Hilton, when a certain video of her and her then boyfriend, Rick Salmonfish, hit the internet, it changed the game for her too. She turned the publicity from that leak video into a successful reality TV show, a music career, a successful fragrance line. Till today, Paris Hilton fragrances is still selling for $70 a bottle. And this is just a few out of many who's used this currency of leaks and traded it into winning successful careers in business, reality TV show like Blueface and Krishan Rock, and made extra ways for themselves in music like Sexy Red. But as they roll with this and make the most out of a bad situation, how do others use it as a form of damage control? What is damage control? On your device right now is a sleek boardroom filled with high-powered executives, public relation experts, and legal advisors. This room is very tense, and everyone here is focused on multiple screens, displaying news updates and social media feeds. These are what you might call a crisis management team. A crisis management team's main job is to prepare an organization or a celebrity to respond to potential emergencies. The reason of crisis management team is to lessen the impact of bad drama on a company. Say Zion Williamson was exposed by Mariah Mills and she's exposing very private text. His crisis team would tell him to go donate money to an elementary school to lessen the impact and fill social media with positive drama.
And that's why some of these celebrities, I have no respect for them. Because when they pretend to do something good for society, in actuality, all they're doing is just covering their track from a scandal that happened. One thing that I heard that makes a lot of sense is the fact that when you bend over to earn millions of dollars, you are not allowed to give that money away. And what's even crazy is you can only spend money in certain place and location, which is why when new rappers come up, what do you see all of a sudden? They got new cars, new chain, new shoes. They don't donate these monies because they can't. There's strings attached when you're giving millions of dollars. You're not allowed to give it away. You have to spend the money in places that they tell you to spend the money.
And Zion Williams did this. Say Pepsi records a terrible ad of Kendall Jenner drinking Pepsi amidst protest for police brutality. And the ad offends so many people that people almost stop buying Pepsi. Their crisis team will tell Pepsi to be quick, offer an apology, remove the ad, and let that apology be fast. Say Shannon Sharpe is being called zesty on social media and it's changing his public perception at a fast rate. His crisis team might tell him to leak a crazy video on Instagram that might prove he is not zesty. That is the whole point of damage control, to lessen the severity of bad drama. So with Shannon Sharpe's leaked tapes, could this be a form of damage control?
Really? Yeah. Why? Why not?
Yeah, I do believe that it was damage control because it was becoming too wild. Everybody just kept saying, "Oh, Shannon Sharpe is zesty, he's this, he's that, he's gay, blah 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 blah." And so he wanted to do some damage control, and not just that. What was his most viewed podcast? That's right, with Cat Williams. Ever since then, he just been going down south, and so what he had to do something to bring himself back up, and that's exactly what he did. I'll catch you guys up in the next video.